Morning Rounds, new research on drugs that lower cholesterol. 56 million Americans fall under the guidelines to take a statin to reduce cholesterol. But a new study says only about half of them take it. Many start the medication but abandon it within 2 years. The study highlights the dangers of ending statin therapy, including heart attacks and death. Our Dr. Tara Narula is a cardiologist at Norah Health. Tara, good morning.
Good morning, Nora.
So these statins have been around for 3 decades, right? What are the benefits?
Well, there are a lot of benefits. This is one of the best studied classes of drugs in terms of high quality trials over about 30 years. And what they have shown is that they reduce cardiovascular mortality or death and cardiovascular events like heart attack and stroke. We have come from an era where we basically watched people in the 1950s and 60s in the ICU and told them there's nothing we can do for your heart attack but give you pain medicine, and waited for them to come back, to an era where we can prevent heart disease and stroke. So why do 75% of people stop these drugs after 2 years? Why is there so much controversy?
Because we think we're getting better.
Well, one of the issues is yes, but the other issue is that people feel well, right? So we're not giving them a drug that's making them feel better. So a lot of people think, I feel fine, why do I have to take something?
Right.
That's one issue. One issue is concern over side effects. 20% of people will have some sort of side effects to statins, but they're usually reversible. And we need to do a better job at explaining to people the benefits of statins, the science behind statins.
So what are the benefits and what are the negative effects?
Well, what this research really looked at is it a big deal if I stop my statin after I have an adverse event? And it would say the answer to that would be yes. So they looked at about 28,000 patients who had a presumed adverse reaction. 30% stopped their statin. Those who continued over the next 4 years to take their statin had a 10 to 20% lower rate of cardiovascular events and death. That's a big deal. That tells us we need to be re-challenging our patients, restarting them on the medication if they stop, and explaining to them why they need to take it.
Well, I remember the doctor saying to me that once you start this, you have to always use it. And that's a little daunting when you hear that.
It is. And I think we need to do a better job, again, at explaining to people
how important it is.
How important it is. And one of the issues that was raised in an editorial that accompanied this paper is that the internet and social media have done a disservice in terms of spreading pseudoscience, anti-science, and that people end up either denying the benefits of statins and saying, well, there's really, cholesterol doesn't cause heart disease, or having so much fear around statins that they're afraid to take it, or wanting to try all natural diets and supplements that really have not been proven to work. So again,
Can your diet change?
your diet is definitely part of the equation. Nobody is saying it's not, but it can only lower LDL by about 8 to 10%. Many
Right.
need medication.
Well, you have sounded the word. You've spread the word. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sounded the alarm.